You sit here with this big ass face, looking like a cartoon character, like somebody's claymation, talking about B words. Baby, come on, you have bigger fish to fry.
Conversation of colorism has been going on for the past few days now. I'm sure that the people who always say that colorism does not exist, if they are very attentive in the past few days, I'm sure this has been able to convince them that colorism actually does exist. Yesterday, we were still having a conversation about a popular creator on TikTok who addressed a black woman, literally saying that the black woman will not be able to get to the height that she has gotten to because she's light skinned and she benefits from colorism. Now we have another creator who made a video because this lady is not even on the light skin part, and this even makes it more annoying. She made a video saying dark skinned girls love seeing light skinned girls doing bad, always wish downfall on them, like just literally hating and being jealous of them. They always expect the worst when it comes to light skinned girls, like dark skinned girls literally just purely hate light skinned girls, and it has been going viral. People are talking about it. I have put together this clip, though our original content has been deleted or maybe reported because I can't find the full video, but just from the few lines that she said, you can tell that she's fighting someone else's battle, because this can be a battle. I have put together these clips, so without wasting much time, let's just get right into it.
Unpopular opinion, you dark-skinned bitches really do be the biggest haters. I don't give a fuck. And I down that hill because it seemed like every time a light-skinned or a lighter tone caramel complexion girl is going through something, you dark-skinned bitches get happy. Y'all actually be happy.
My question, because I have nothing productive to say. My question is, why is it that all of the light-skinned girls who really carry this type of rhetoric, and I notice it, I peep it, I'm sure y'all peep it too, all of the light-skinned girlies, or the lighter skin, because that's not a light-skinned woman, by the way, why do they all look so uncomfortable in the face? And when I say uncomfortable in the face, I mean like your face look like you uncomfortable with how your face look. I'm not even trying to say you ugly. I'm saying that you look like your body and your face they not mesh. They're not meant to mesh together. Am I making sense? You sit here with this big ass face, looking like a cartoon character, like somebody's claymation, talking about B words. Baby, come on, you have bigger fish to fry. I really don't understand why it is that colorism is so pervasive in our community, but I really ask for you to look within and to address that insecurity that you feel deeply, for you to want to project so much onto people who are darker skin tones. This goes to everybody who feels that.
Unpopular opinion, you dark-skinned bitches really do be the biggest haters. I don't give a fuck. And I down that hill because it seemed like every time a light-skinned...
Who's gonna tell her? I just screenshot this from one of my mutuals because I'm not giving this a view. I'm not entertaining this foolishness or giving it my full undivided attention. But you know that we can see you, right? And you know that we know what concealer looks like, right? I'm not engaging in this discourse with any real seriousness because this conversation was not started in good faith. But you have a full beat on. We can see you. You dark-skinned bitches, as if you're not one of the cloth. You know that beat's not permanent, right? That concealer comes right off. Like, what in the Switched at Birth Colorism edition is going on right now? I beg your finest fucking pardon. Now, from what I gleaned from Shaheem's video, he was reading her down. I'm not gonna do that. I could say that she looks like a casket ready Pleakley with a Michael Jackson wig on, but somebody has to be the bigger person, so I won't. But I will say, and I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this, you don't need to speak in third person. When you say you dark-skinned bitches, the call's coming from inside the house. Your back pocket, specifically. Also, your face doesn't match your neck, which ironically enough is what gives you away. Have a bad day.
I want y'all to know that when y'all be making this content, talk about some black skin or dark skin versus brown skin versus caramel skin versus light skin, that we're all black. Yeah, we're all black. So it's black people fighting against black people about black people. No matter your skin color, you just as black as me. Yes, colorism does exist. So yes, if you the lighter the skin, the different you are treated. I understand. You get more privileges when it comes to being lighter or fairer skin. Understood. But we still fighting against each other. At the end of the day, we're still fighting against each other, and we look crazy. It just don't make sense. Like, I know some of y'all trolling to get views, but and I always hated to say we make each other look bad for other people, because I could care less what other people think, but we really do we look stupid. We look crazy. We are literally arguing about something that don't make sense because we're all technically the same. Is it clicking?
Dark skinned bitches really do be the biggest haters. I don't give a fuck.
I hate so much that the conversation has turned into this. Because I don't agree with her statements at all. The real issue is, how did we get here? How did we allow somebody who glorifies domestic violence so much get to the point where they're able just to spew out these kind of comments all the time and people don't even bat an eye? I have learned on this app that it really isn't the message, it's the messenger. People just don't care for certain kind of people and they will uplift people like E. Kane, and it doesn't even matter what they do or what they say. The frustration for me is that we are continuously allowing all kinds of conversations to happen, and it's only further proving an issue that we have within our own community. We don't like each other. It's not light skin dark versus dark skin, it's us versus us. And I'm just so annoyed seeing this conversation constantly happen and people just ignoring the simple fact and proving their own statements. Unfortunately, Dr. Umar, and I hate to quote him, but he was right when he said the black community don't care about domestic violence. Because look at what we uplift. When he referenced what Diddy did, this is what he's talking about. We have totally switched this conversation to colorism, and although it needs to be mentioned, we also have to direct it right back to domestic violence as well.
So I literally have nothing to say about Kane. However, there is something I want to point out to you. Have you guys seen this creator? Because she is basically going on and on about how dark-skinned girls, people like me, like to see light-skinned girls, and then she said, women of lighter complexions, we like to see them fall. I need you guys to look at her complexion. I need you guys to look at her very closely. Number one, she's wearing foundation, obviously, right? But she is also wearing concealer that is a couple shades lighter than her skin is, and we know that powder helps to lighten that up. She's also wearing like a highlighter. All of her makeup is made to make her face look brighter. But I want you to look at my wrist as a dark skinned woman. I want you to look at my wrist and look at hers. Look at my arm and look at hers. And now this isn't the best, but you guys see me right now. I'm like literally in my bedroom with one little lamp on across the room. I'm in bad lighting, okay? And I'm okay with that. However, I just want you guys to look. You see this right here? This is a video that I just screenshot because I'm actually sitting in front of a window right here. I'm sitting in front of a window and it's kind of cloudy outside. I want you to see that as I, who identify as a dark-skinned woman, do you see what I look like with no makeup on? And no filter, no makeup, no filter. And there's nothing wrong with makeup and filters. I use them. In this particular video, though, I did not use a filter and I did not use makeup. And I want you to look at this picture versus what she looks in this picture. And this is how you know when people are simply rage baiting because they are trying to build their account. She only has 2,000 followers or so, like roughly 2,000 followers. She knows that she is very much dark skinned like me. She is very much trying to build her account, and you guys need to decide if you want to support somebody like that or not. That's it. Bye.
I agree with the creator in the speech who said that us having this conversation as black people having this conversation makes us look stupid because at the end of the day, we are all black, and that is the absolute truth. Like, how do you know that dark skinned people are literally thinking or hoping and waiting for the downfall of a light skinned person who has so much time? It's only 24 hours a day. I don't think dark skinned people have time to be thinking about the downfall of someone else when they have rent and bills and everything to pay. It's just giving I hate myself so much, and let me fight the battle that is not for me. This person said, at this point, I think we need a shade chart of what is actually considered light skin, and I am totally in support. I agree with this because at this point it is ridiculous, because some of these chicks don't know that they are not light skinned, and it is weird. Another person said, it is always these types of women who barely meet the criteria. It is then clinging on to the little bit of privilege that they think they have. Like, where is the privilege? Like, where is the privilege? Another person said, from my 51 years of living, I have found the most colorist Black women have never been the red bones and the high yellow girl. It is always a chick that is a little lighter than a dark brown. This one said, I remember when light women, other races of women, and most men swore colorism did not exist whenever dark women spoke on their experience, but now listen to them, proving that colorism exists. And that was what I said, so that people who always say that there's nothing like colorism doesn't exist, if they have been pretty attentive with the conversation that people have been having for the past few days now, even the last video that I posted of Naira Smith, you guys can clearly see someone referencing the fact that color of Naira Smith's skin plays a major role in how the conversation of us stealing the content of a South African woman is going. So the conversation of colorism has just been going viral for the past few days. The last one I have here said, I have only seen light-skinned women speaking on dark women and the jealous they say we have for them. Not to say some don't speak bad on light-skinned women. Like, it is always them speaking on the people that they think are eating on them, that don't have their time and going by their day and doing what they have to do. Let me hear what you guys think about this lady's video. Let me hear what you think, what these people said as well. And let me hear what you think about the last video on the Lara Smith and the South African lady on Nezua. These conversations are going viral, so make sure you tune in and make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss more uploads on this channel. And I will catch you guys in the next one.